Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with RimWorld. We're on episode 5, and well, last episode, I managed to neglect some pretty important things, namely food. Yeah, food was a big one. We ran out of food. Well, actually, we had food in our freezer, but we didn't really have anyone set to butcher any of the animals that we had been hunting. So, yeah, we ran into some troubles there. Not only that, but we're currently suffering from a heat wave. We're up to almost 50 degrees Celsius. Even during the nights, it is really hot. So we need to do something about that. And I've had some good suggestions. We have a very low temperature room right here. We'll probably be able to just chuck in a temporary vent just for the time being, which will help send some of this temperature from here into there. It means that the freezer is going to have to work a little bit harder to get those temperatures down, but yeah, we'll see. As far as like a quick temporary measure goes, I think that's a pretty damn good one. Now our friend up here, Kuro is suffering a decent amount, suffering from heat stroke, is suffering from malnutrition, and those gunshots as well. Yeah. We don't want to, well, we haven't been using our medicine. We don't have any tribal medicine yet either, so we haven't been able to really do anything for Kuro yet, and I don't know whether or not we're going to be able to keep them going, really. I mean, potentially, Kuro is a potential to be a good worker, fast walker, green thumb, could be a decent planter, doesn't really have a passion for it, which is, yeah, and the chemical interest as well makes me a little nervous, just a little nervous. So I'm not so sure about that, but we are going to get time rolling as soon as I can figure out a way for us to properly save poor Owless here. So I'm hoping that we will still get some cold temperature in here. I don't know if we will, though. That's the thing. I don't know if we will. We might need to look at constructing a vent here as well. Just share a little bit more of that temperature between these two. Kind of try and chill down the whole place. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get Rycon straight onto that. I'm going to stop saying Rycon. I'm just going to say me. That's a little bit easier. A little less weird and third person-y. So I'm going to get myself to go and construct those vents. And, well, I think we're going to get Solid to try and rescue poor Owless here. So let's go ahead, set that as medical, get Solid to come over here and rescue Owless. Because, yeah, she ain't doing so good. She ain't doing so good at all. So let's go ahead, we're going to prioritize butchering that for now. Minor break, Zeke is close, and I'm guessing it's because of the temperature as well. Everyone's freaking out, yeah. And serious heat stroke. Okay, yeah. Just get into the freezer for a bit. I am going to be hauling that, and I'm probably quite close to passing out as well. I would not be surprised. So did we have some meat go into there? I think we did. No, possibly not. Well, stick to it, Solid, because we need some of those meals just absolutely ASAP now. We need them cooked as quickly as possible. I also need to cool them down. This is, yeah, it may not look like we're in emergency mode at the moment, but we're in emergency mode. Things are not looking so good for anyone here, really. Okay, so we want to get that temperature down, and I mean, it is very cold in here, so that should happen, at a relative kind of pace. Solid has got a decent amount of bird meat. Yeah, I'd rather he doesn't just straight up consume it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize cooking on the electric stove, and he is just going to be making one meal at a time, which is, yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get that meat out there. Could be better. Okay, alright, you, my friend, I know you want to consume it, I know you really do. Heat stroke is minor. I'm just going to let that go down a little bit further. I'm going to try and keep my eye on them as much as possible. Solid is close to breaking as well, which is not so great. He's going to be the first person to have a meal. And if things couldn't get any harder for our team, we now have a psychic drone. Every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. Its projecting a powerful psychic drone over the entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit worse, which is not so good for us because right now Zeke is not feeling so hot. Owlus is suffering from heat stroke, so yeah, it's not good. Owlus is also, you know, starving as well. As soon as those meals get made, I'm gonna be a happy Rycon. So Hook's actually gonna go in there and eat some of that as well. I'm just keeping an eye out. Once initial heat stroke is gone, I'm gonna allow Zeke to move about again. Let's just have a quick look at what Zeke is capable of. Not very good when it comes to cooking, but I might be able to get Zeke to do some butchering. Initial heat stroke is okay. I think we need to do that now, just so that we have... not assigned to cooking. Well, let's go ahead and assign you then. Oh, dearie me. Okay, Zeke, you are now assigned to cooking. It's now possible for you to do such an action. And you know what, we're actually going to make cooking a #1 priority. Is that going to... yeah, and butcher meat. Okay, good. So Solid is going to go ahead and eat that meal right away, I assume. You know what, I just want him to... yeah, there we go. Just need to kind of reset him. So as soon as I get in here, I'm just going to allow myself to start to cool down as well. We do have these 2 vents done now, which is good. So I'm hoping that we will see the temperature start to drop in there a little bit. The other unfortunate side effect from this is that the temperature in here will go up. So I need to watch out for them. I need to see when they're going to spoil. Spoils in 2 days, spoils in 2 days. So we can have this kind of configuration working for a little bit, but I am going to have to either bump up this here, because I mean, we've got power coming in at the moment, but we are going to start tearing through that power. Yeah. I've also been told that passive coolers are dangerous, like really quite decently dangerous, and probably not worth our while. In saying that, how close to researching this are we? Where is our... well, I'm not seeing any progress at all, so I don't think we have had any progress at all, so I think that's okay. We might actually just go straight down into smithing and start trying to work along here. Is it 100% necessary? I think it is. I think refining metals is going to be necessary to us. Crafting metal weapons and tools, yeah. I think to move further down along here, we are going to need those. I'm just trying to see if there's anything here. Electric smelting. I wonder if we could just bypass it. Machining. Crafting guns and machinery. Yeah, see, that... I mean, it's a prerequisite, right? No, we can just go straight from electricity. So maybe we don't need smithing, maybe we can just go straight past it. That's going to allow us to smelt. Yeah, but it's not going to really allow us to create things, is it? I'm not so worried about hydroponics. We're going to be hunters, mostly. That's how we're going to try and get through the winter, at least, because we don't have much of a growing period, and that growing period is very quickly disappearing. Yeah. So let's go ahead and look at getting smithing then for now. Yeah, let's do it. Ah, we can see our research down there. Okay, yeah, so we hadn't put anything into it. That's fine. I am cool with that. And how cool are we, now that I think about it? It's minor. I want to get it down to initial and we'll see how we go. Feeding bird meat to Owlus. You know what, let's just feed her some raw meat, because it's going to take us a long time for us to get her feeling better. I'm fine with her feeling a little bit worse right for now. As soon as Solid is done there, I'm going to get him straight back to cooking. Let's have a look at your needs. Food is pretty good. So we're doing a little bit better with Solid, which is nice. Okay, Zeke is going to be carrying that pork down there. Great. Probably going to try and eat, aren't you? Yeah, so I'd rather if you just kept on doing that for now. I know, you're upset. It's raw meat. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. You, my friend, prioritize cooking. We need to get this going now. I'm going to have a quick look at our animals here and just seeing what we could do training-wise. So they can't haul, but we can at least train them obedience. That's something, at least. We might look at getting some more eventually when Owlus starts feeling better, but, you know, we've got a male, we've got a female. That's a decent start. Who is closed? Okay, Zeke. Let's see, initial, so there's probably other things as well. The psychic drone isn't helping. Being starving isn't helping as well. I would like Zeke to be the next person to eat, and then from there, probably myself. We'll see how we're doing though, because I mean, we are also starving. I don't know how long, yeah, so starvation minor. Not so great. Okay, so Owless is up. Okay, that's something at least. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to this, so she is quite frail. She's quite old, Owless. Which explains why she's so, experienced in terms of her skills here. But she is feeling better, so I'm happy about that. I'm probably going to get her, if she is feeling up to it, probably going to get her straight back into trying to chop down some more wood for us, because we do need to get this wall up. I keep talking about it, but yeah. Oh, okay, she just got straight out of the bed. Does she need more rest? We'll see. I'll wake her up and let her decide. Okay, she definitely wants some. Okay, so as soon as that meal goes down there, I'm going to allow Zeke to drop that and go ahead and consume that simple meal. Solid, you're doing a good job, my friend. Question is, what's the temperature in here? 27 degrees. Not great. It's going to spoil one day, so I am going to need to do something about that. 30 degrees, so it's more of a comfortable temperature in here at the moment, but it's not good. We can't have that. Am I going to have to drop that down by a hell of a lot? And see if I can start to get the rest of the temperature in here down to an acceptable level. If not, what I'm going to have to do is very quickly deconstruct that vent and build a wall in place. That's going to be my option there. Now, Zeke, what do I have you doing for us at the moment? Zeke is cooking mostly. Okay. Well, actually, no. Zeke isn't meant to be the cook. I've got Zeke on butchering for now because they can butcher. I'm okay when it comes to butchering, though, so that's an option. Let's see. What is your main prerogative though? Hauling. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure we'll need many more things hauled. There's no real point in me keeping myself here now because the temperature isn't going to be getting any lower. It's trying to go lower, but it's not going to be able to, not easily. We're going to go here. We're going to drop that. I'm just going to recruit myself again for a second. Wait until that meal's done. We have to do a little bit of micromanagement this round, just because, well, yeah, things aren't super good for us at the moment. They will get better. They will get better. Okay, 35 degrees, 25 degrees, minor break risk, Rycon. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. And I just realized now, do we have Zeke? Yeah, unfortunately, I had Zeke still under my command. I apologize. We're not even going to use the fucking path. We're just going to go straight down that way. And I don't know why I didn't just do a path straight down there, because they're doing it anyway. So I might just deconstruct this in time. Not that that's a priority for me now. It is certainly not a priority for me now. I hope that we can actually get rid of that concrete. I don't know if we can. Let's have a look. Deconstruct. No, we can't. Shit. I guess once you chuck down concrete flooring, you can't. Okay, alright, well we have a path through anyway. Yeah, I guess they're gonna try and find the fastest path possible to get to there. I don't know how long Solid is gonna cook for. He's probably rather tired. He's a little tired, but not too bad. I am glad that he's doing... Yeah, Kuro has died, and I'm not surprised. I completely forgot about Kuro. But really, at the moment, with us being in this little bit of a precarious kind of situation, and having someone that we don't really want to join us, it's just safer. It's just all around safer for us to do that. Now, I have been told that we are getting shadows cast onto our solar panel, so I will need to look at moving that. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get back from it, but I'm probably going to try and move it. See, this is the thing, we've got fertile soil here as well, right? Rich soil, yeah. So, I'm ambivalent about putting it there. Maybe we could just put it around the back. Could work. Could work. We'll see. Solid is just going like a freaking madman, which is good because the more of this meat that we get into these meals, the longer they can last in this temperature. Because we really are getting low enough. I'm gonna have to drop that down like maybe another 10 degrees. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on it. It's because it's trying to cool down such a large area, it's going to be having to use so much power. We don't have enough metal at the moment to be getting another cooler going right away. I might be able to look at building one just off to the side here. We're probably going to have to. I think it's going to be better for us. You know what? We're going to do that. Let's see. How long do we have on these? Spoils in 1 day. Yeah, we need to get this stuff frozen. Big time. You're just going to keep on going, aren't you? You're a freaking beast, my friend. Well done. Alice is up and about, which is kind of good. We're going to get some more wood coming in. That makes me happy. And we will actually have enough meals to start the day off. Oh, god damn it, Alice. Fire starting spree. See, Alice is a pyromaniac. Yeah, that's not cool, though. How long does that last for? See, this is the thing as well, like, Alice's mood is actually pretty good at the moment. Innocent prisoner? I don't know if I'd call Kura an innocent prisoner. I'm not so sure about that. In saying that, we do need to do something about that, so we're going to look at making some graves just across the way here. So let's go ahead and have a look at, not furniture, misc, that's what we're looking for. Grave, so we want to dig a few graves. Where is the actual tombstone itself? Yeah, let's just have them kind of over here. I want to dig 2 of those graves. So those will go in eventually. We're going to have to keep our eye on Alice here, because Alice is going to start starting some fires. And we're just going to keep an eye on Alice, see what she's going to do here. Okay, alright, so she's starting to try and start a fire here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get solid, just to kind of be ready to go ahead and fight that fire. Yeah, there we go. So as long as we have, now that I say that, he's gone to sleep, but as long as we have someone who can wake up and help fight the fires that she's going to make, it's going to be okay. So let's have a look at our needs. My rest is okay. Zeke's is a little bit better. You know what, I'm going to get up because Zeke is suffering from the psychic drone as well, so that I'm not so happy with. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to go and put it out. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and rest for a little bit longer, and then I'm probably going to have to wake myself up again, because Alice is going to set more things on fire. Goddamn fire starters. Yep, I know. Okay, there she goes again. Yep, I see it. I see it. Let's go ahead and put that sucker out. I wonder if we could just arrest her, like straight up arrest her. I feel like if that isn't a thing, yeah, we can try to arrest. And that's actually, has that damaged our power conduit? No, it's okay. I wonder if I can just straight up repair it. Yeah. There we go. This constant waking up and going back to sleep again probably isn't so good for us. Slept in the heat, awful bedroom. Well, it's not the best bedroom in the world, I'll be honest. Could be better, probably. Yeah. Oh, hello. We got something. Cargo pods. What do we got? What do we got? I'm going to watch for that fire. Okay, we've got cougar skins. We might as well grab them. As soon as Alice is actually on our side again. It'd be nice to... Actually, no, it's Zeke. It's Zeke that we need to go do some hauling for us. And you know what, Rycon, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go up and do some more firefighting. Just because you can. Hook's going to be following us around as well. Look, we got more to do. You're not making this easy for us, Alice. How long does your little firefighting spree last for anyway? This is not so fun. Don't want to be just following you around the whole time, putting out your goddamn fires. But it looks like we're going to have to do that for a little bit. Again, this is more micromanagement that I don't need to be doing right now. Okay, now that we are actually awake and we probably aren't going to go back to sleep, I'm going to allow him to consume that meal. But then, yeah, we really need to look at getting rid of this vent because it's not working for us. It's not working for us. Our food is going to go off. Spoils in 3 days. Spoils in 1 day. Yeah. That's not so good. So... Oh, god damn it. Again. Go ahead. Fight that fire. You're going to go... Now you're going to go and try and rest. I don't blame you. You probably need to, right? You don't need to. You can probably make it through most of the day. But we do need to have this deconstructed. So, you come in here, deconstruct that for us, and then we're going to just put the wall back in again. Owless is no longer on a fire-starting spree. That's great. But she's not going to put that out, is she? No. Solid, poor Solid is sleeping outside, and is not very rested. I'm going to be having to tag us in and out at the moment, which is not so cool. Let's very quickly... I'm not super concerned about that. I'm more concerned about us getting that up and running in time. Building roof. Yeah, no, I need you to... Definitely need you to prioritize that for me, my friend. There we go. Okay, so now we can go ahead. We can... What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that temperature just drop back down. Man, that drops down fast. Okay, that's good. So let's go back up 10 degrees. We want to go to around about... We want to aim for about 5 degrees, maybe. Let's just look at the power necessary to do it. That's no different, so let's just go 5 degrees. And you, my friend, come over here and fight some fires. Because that's really starting to spread. Come on now. I'm guessing the reason we weren't automatically fighting the fires out here is because it's not considered to be part of our home region. Come on, buddy. You got this. I know, he's not going to be super happy right now. Not going to be feeling it today, are you, Rycon? Just as I'm kind of not. I'm still under the weather at the moment. You might be able to tell. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly getting better. That's why today's episode was later, unfortunately. I haven't been able to get recording done yesterday, so it's being done today. So it's going out on the same day as it's been recorded. Okay, so now I will allow Rycon to go do whatever it is he wants to do, which is go and wake up Solid, because, yeah. Now, Betwixt, who gave the name Solid, actually gave another name this time round, which was Shanalot, but I actually randomly chose your name that you gave last time we were doing this, so I still have all the names from the first series on this as well, so there's always a chance that they're going to be in the mix. So, oh, you're so close, dude. Really? That was what was necessary? I guess that was efficient in a way. But thankfully we do have Zeke up and running, which is sweet. We are probably going to need to look at swapping things around a little bit, but let's put that on 2. Because I feel like having Zeke as the assistant to Solid is going to help out. You, my friend, are digging some graves. Nice. Let's go ahead and get these people in here because... Oh, Zeke's doing it. Sweet. Good work, Zeke. Yeah, see, we're getting upset for seeing those dead humans. It's interesting because it says it's getting full power, right? That's full power, even though it's in the shade. Does the shade affect the solar panels? I'm not going to move it this time just because it doesn't seem like it is. So if someone in the comments could confirm to me whether or not that's the case, I'd love to know. I would love to know. Yeah, we're going to get upset for seeing Kuro dead now, aren't we? Yeah. Not so cool. Okay, so we do have animals in here. We are going to need some more, though. And I would love to see cooking simple meal. Yeah, we'll get back to that, but I think what would be better is if we had all of the stuff here hauled. So I'm going to send Zeke up there. Ah, okay, we actually have nowhere to store it just yet. Okay, alright, so we're going to create a stockpile here. Just for pretty much everything. Everything and anything. Something that I actually haven't done yet, weirdly enough, is just create a stockpile for everything. Which would be nice to just have all of our gear in one area for the time being. So we're just going to call this a dumping stockpile. Or just the dump. And... oh! I just got a little bit impatient. Okay, I needed to wait just a second longer for that to pop up. So let's just call this the dump. Okay, there we go. And we're going to pretty much allow everything to go into there apart from foods. And what else? I think that's probably it, apart from manufactured drugs. No, and medicine. Medicine in general, really. Yep, I'm okay with that. That's good. That's good. The chunks, we do want them to be moved somewhere as well. The heat... Thank you. The heat wave is over. We don't need to worry. We don't really need to worry about making another cooler for the time being. It's something that we might want to look into in the future, but right now we don't need to worry about it. So that's good at least. But we did have a roof collapse on myself. What the hell? Over there? From deconstructing that? Am I okay? Ouch! Ouch! I lost my freaking ear! I had my ear taken off! God damn! Okay, let's make that into a medical bed. Go ahead and rest until healed, and Solid is gonna need to come and treat me. And actually give me proper treatments as well. Because I've lost my goddamn ear. So we're gonna have to use the first of our medicine on that, which is unfortunate. I'd rather not. But I guess that's the problem with accidents, in that it is an accident. I'm going to wait until I get to the bed before I wake up Solid, so he has a chance to actually rest. Okay, alright. Alright. Yeah, so I think, was it Chip, or was it the other half that mentioned that, yeah, Solid is 3,000 years old. Yeah, I know, right? It's out there. Try to rest Rycon? No, don't do that. I just need you to go ahead and treat him, my friend. So hopefully Solid will treat me okay, because we have rebuked his advances in the past. So let's hope that Solid can, you know, take his Hippocratic oath on board and treat me all the same. That would be nice, because I have lost my left ear now. Not so fun. We are getting some more wood, which is cool to see. And we are actually using those blocks. Well, Zeke is actually hauling them, which is good. I've just gotten straight back into... Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna go ahead and wear the armor vest. Okay, interesting. Do you want to maybe go rest and... Oh, yeah, I'm not injured. Okay, great, done. Done and dusted. It was a pretty clean cut there, it would seem. You just stopped it from bleeding, and we're golden. Okay, I would like to see more meals getting made by Solid. I mean, Solid has literally just got up though, so yeah, there we go, there we go. And perhaps I need to look at getting some more animals hunted. So we got a boar. Let's go ahead and hunt said boar and hunt turkey. Watch out for the wolf though. Yeah. And you know, we have some other males down there. We do have the female down to tame. Maybe it would be good if we got another male as well. So I'm gonna mark them for taming. Because Owlus does seem to have a way with animals. Both myself and Owlus, but Owlus especially seems to have a way with animals. I'm going to get some well-deserved rest because it has been a long day for us and getting things kind of running again. Now, I know some of you have said that this was a big waste of resources. We've got enough wood around us at the moment, and to be able to have this running at full efficiency with anything, you know, kind of blocking it, it means that it's something that we just don't have to worry about anymore because no trees can grow on this, which just makes it a hell of a lot easier for ourselves. I hope Zeke is going to go get Kuro. No, holding the silver. I'd rather we cannot bury, forbidden. Okay, so why are we not allowed him? Oh, because his corpse is forbidden. Okay, right. Let's just quickly check his gear. It's not super good, so we'll bury him in that. That's fine. Consume. Prioritize burying him. But it would be good to get that silver somewhere as well. We got silver and gold. We do want to create somewhere for our stockpile to actually be inside so the things won't degrade. Let's see, we've got pigskin, we've got turkey leather. I don't know how much of the other leather made it down. I'm kind of hoping Zeke will look at hauling some of that eventually. We're getting the silver, actually steel rather, to come and join us, which is good. I'm not fully healed yet, but I'm guessing I'll get there in time. Yeah, it could have been worse. Having a roof collapse on you can be very, very bad, so we could have done a hell of a lot worse, actually. I'm kind of happy about that. I don't know how the mating with animals work. Like, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, is it a time thing? You know, is it a time of year thing? Maybe. We will see, or someone will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. Alright, solid, stick to it. We actually have a pretty decent amount of wood now, so I might look at making some more structures, or at least expanding some. We're going to chuck down another chair. I know it's not the most absolutely necessary thing right now, but hell, we're going to do it. We are going to do it. And I should probably look at getting another one of these, maybe up and around here, which is going to protect us from anything kind of coming up that way. And you know what? We haven't got any fucking planting done, have we? We haven't got any rice going down. Because I don't really have anyone dedicated to growing. Oh, right. Yeah, it's kind of meant to be me. Except, what am I doing at the moment? I haven't been doing much. So, 3, 1, 0. Yeah, so not good. I'm going to put growing on a #1 priority. So we're probably going to be doing some hunting, but I'm going to put that on 2 because yeah, I feel like that should be our #1 priority right now. Get some things planted while we still can plant them, and just see how we do from there. We do have more meals coming in, so that's good. Just because it would be nice to have some things planted, really. It'll make a difference for us in the long run. And I might look at just trying to zhuzh up some of our rooms a little bit. Maybe get some plant pots in there. You know, just add a little bit more to them. And I think I'm okay actually still having that vent there. What do we got? We've got 27, 27, 29 outside. Yeah, it works for me. And that'll be our last animal that's going to get butchered by Solid. Solid has been doing a good job, making sure that we have some food. We have at least 2 days worth of food, so that's good. Zeke is doing some solid work as well, which I'm happy to see. Right now, I really just need to look at maybe making some more production things. We need to start getting some clothes made quite badly. We do have some leather. Actually, in saying that, we've got a lot up there, so I think the sooner that we start using it, the better, because that cougar skin is going to start to degrade. We can make a decent amount of clothes out of that, so we should probably look at doing that. I might temporarily be able to make it just in here. So if we go ahead and look at the I guess, oh, okay, electric tailor's bench. That would be nice. The question is, do we have any more components kicking about at the moment? Do we want to make it right next to the stove? I know it's not probably the best idea, but just yeah, just for efficiency's sake, I think we want to do that. And I might look at building some chairs here as well, or at least some stools for them. So let's go chuck some stools, and we'll do some wooden stools there, there, and there. There we go. Okay, we got some things happening. I'm going to need to be resting for a decent while, I think, actually. Owless the lumberjack. She's okay. -5. Okay, that's good. That's good. What's the temperature in there? We can see it's 5 degrees, so it's good. So our little airlock does work for us. Otherwise, there'd just be too much of a fluctuation in temperature between the places. Does make a difference, and it's so nice. It's so nice to have someone hauling. It just makes all the difference in the world, especially when you don't need to worry about it. We do have bears in these woods. Like, it's something that we need to be wary of, especially if we're going out to try and gather resources. Like, I feel like Zeke is probably the most vulnerable at the moment. And you know what? That was really stupid of me to not strip that corpse before we put it in there, because nudity is still a big problem. Solid has some pants at least, but Zeke is still like butt naked, so something for us to consider, something that we need to try and fix as soon as we can. And that's pretty much going to be once Rycon wakes up. Once I wake up, god damn it, I've got to stop doing that, that I will be able to do that. Yeah, and saying that though, if I'm the only person that's constructing, who's going to be planting? Zeke is also meant to be constructing as well. She does have a passion for it, so maybe I can convince her to go and do that. My next question is, who's going to be crafting? Me, again. Oh, god damn it. This is not so good, is it? It's not so good. Right, so... oh, that's so shit. You know what? We're going to put Zeke on number 1 for growing as well. But then I also do need her constructing. Construction is something that doesn't happen all the time. But I'm going to get her to go ahead and work on that for now. I do feel like we have some components kicking about. We might... yeah, here we go. Do we have at least 2? Yes! There we go. The electrotactic bench is just going to work a lot faster for us, so... I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Alice is going to sleep. Zeke is going to be doing a little bit of work, and then she's going to go to sleep as well. And I think this is probably a good point to end the episode. We managed to avert crisis. And you know what? My sleeping schedule is completely out of whack now because I have become a night person. And you know what? That's okay. That kind of suits me in real life anyway. At least at the moment in Canada. I tell you what, I haven't got my sleeping schedule back to anything close to what it probably should be. We'll see what I can do about that. Well, thank you all for joining me, and I apologize for a later release on this one. I hope you enjoy it all the same. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.